Hey guys, so today I'd like to talk about getting approvals from brands and distributors, which is obviously the biggest issue in the wholesale. I'm not gonna make any kind of introduction, I'm just gonna start. So we have the most common issues such as brick and mortar requirements, no Amazon sellers slash third-party sellers, high MOQs, or state you're located in or state your LLC is registered in. So brick and mortar and no Amazon sellers. Those suppliers and brands being spammed by people like us, by e-commerce sellers. So it's very simple, but it's not. No one talks about it, but if the brick and mortar is the biggest question, why people not getting? The easiest would be get brick and mortar store, a storefront. I had opportunity to work with the clients that they did have, or with the clients they do have a brick and mortar store, and it's a game changer. But people are still complaining that these suppliers are looking for brick and mortar instead of them trying to do something about it and actually get that. Or if you have a friend who has this small grocery shop, partner with them. If you close a nice supplier that sells grocery kind of products, you can sell to your partner to their store while you'll be able to use their storefront as something to show to these potential suppliers. I understand that it's not always an option, and since this is not always the option, it's again, it's very simple, but it's not. You need to be different. You need to. Why would they want to work with you? Why do you have to offer to them? What would be the benefit for them working with you? With the distributor, they have sales reps. Sales reps making commissions, so they're looking to make sales, right? So sometimes even if you ask for a discount, they might be able to do that just because the order is high enough, and they will get a nice commission on that. And obviously it's something they can brag about in the office. Hey, one of my clients made this big order, whatever. Sometimes it's about the relationship you develop with your sales rep. And one of the best things is absolutely a call. Call them because they can hear you. You can put emotions. They hear your tone, voice. You can make a stupid joke, make them laugh a little bit, sound friendly, and basically start developing the relationship from the first call. It's all about relationship. When you have a distributor, it's not that you're ordering the same products over and over, but you can get a better deals. And sometimes when they get something new, you can reserve it. Sometimes the sales rep will let you know, hey, we're getting these products on our hand, are you interested? Because they like you, got a great relationship with them, and they know that you're going to spend, and it's a win-win situation. And that's what matters the most, the win-win. It's not only about us, that we source the products, we sell them, we make money, sure, but what about them? Prevent or the counter attack the brick and mortar question is about, sometimes you'll have a 3PL warehouse, or one of your clients or you yourself, you have a small warehouse that works as a physical location or slash storefront. So you can say that you have a physical presence. It's just not the brick and mortar store. Or when talking to your sales rep, you can make a deal of like a MOQ. We used to work with this kind of big distributor, and we met a couple of different sales reps from their team, and each of them was different, and each of them there had their own MOQ, right? But again, if you'd be assigned a sales rep, it's all about relationship, because again, it's a long-term thing. It's not about just send an email once once a month asking for updated price list. It's been, hey, how are you doing? Where were you over the weekend? You know, how are you doing? Happy birthday, whatever. Learn of them. There are people. There are people like us, and it's about relationship. I'm not saying we need to be sort of friends, but but again, it's a relationship with them, right? So brick and mortar is very difficult. Either try to get one or partner up with somebody who has one, or have any kind of physical presence, not like a home, sort of, I don't know, a warehouse, or use a 3PL address as a warehouse, which is one of the benefits as well. If you mention that you have your own warehouse, which doesn't need to be really your own, but it could be a prep center, you know, that might help as well. No Amazon sellers. That's a big one. That's a big one, obviously. And as I always say when contacting suppliers, no doesn't, like, you should not start when they say no. Even if it's an email or on the phone, if they tell you no Amazon sellers over the phone, you can be like, okay, understandable, thank you, goodbye. Or if you get this kind of rejection email, that you'd be like, okay, damn, and you move the email from your folder to rejected folder, right? Absolutely not. You need to do the opposite. You need to fight for it, because as I always say, is it's quality over quantity. I used to spam a lot of these suppliers with the same template. It just doesn't work, and you basically send tons of emails, and you hope that some of them will respond with a positive reaction to it. But again, if you talk with distributor, it's about, hey, okay, let's make a deal. How much do I need to spend every month, let's say, or weekly, bi-weekly, to accept my proposal, to let me buy from you guys? What can I do to make it beneficial for you? You can tell something cheesy such as, okay, but we are not like the other sellers. Let me guess, you getting spammed by Amazon sellers like us, and if you give them account, they either never order, or they asking for discounts, or the orders are too small. And we're not like this. So you can, since we know what the issue is they have with us, let's take it as advantage, right? And use it when you negotiate these terms. Like, okay, but I understand that you don't like Amazon sellers, and trust me, it's because they do have a bad experience with people like us. It will be some kind of bad experience. Could be breaking my policy, never ordering, or asking for discounts constantly, asking for these, or the orders are too small. It's not worth their time, and they're wasting their time, right? So you need to be different. Use these issues they're facing for your good. Use it when negotiating with them the terms. And again, I would absolutely recommend to hop on a call. If you send an email in the first place, ask them, find their company name. Even if you get rejected, that's what are we doing right now. If you get rejected over the email, that's fine. Call them, introduce yourself, tell them you got the email, but if they could elaborate on that and just talk about it. You know, if you meet the right person, you can stay on a call with them for 20 minutes, and you know, it's gonna be great. They give you a chance, they like you, they like your tone, and they see that you're professional. Also, they're having problems again that some of the Amazon sellers are not professional enough. You know, it's just it's a terrible experience for them. HIMO queues, yeah, there's not much you can do about, but yeah, those big ones wants to sort of vet you by giving you the HIMO queues. So in these cases, I would depend if it's really over the budget or if it's too risky. I would try to negotiate. And again, I'm gonna say it a lot, it's about the personal approach, calling with them, make a relationship, get to know them, especially your sales rep, and try to negotiate. You'll be like, okay, I'm gonna take a half right now, and we make a deal that I will take the other one in next month, and so on, right? And yeah, it's about all communication. It's everything is about the communication with them, right? It's not about, nothing is set in the stone usually, so there's always a room to negotiate the terms, right? Last thing is that sometimes you're located in a state they don't have a warehouse in, or they don't operate in. They could say, okay, we don't have a sales rep in that state, or we don't ship to that state, but that's fine. Use a prep center, find a prep center in their state, and be like, sure, no worries. We have a warehouse in. Now, the questions you should ask yourself, or those are also facts. If you work with a brand, not distributor, in your state, you need to ask, why would they work with you? They don't need you. If it's a brand, you found them because they're already doing good on Amazon, right? So why do they need you? But the same question comes to the next one. Sometimes it's not their main revenue, right? Some brands, they have a big presence in the retail, Walmart, Target, etc., right? So in these cases, you might use an argument that it would ease them with the time and energy and everything, because sometimes they just don't have enough people, or they don't want to hire people to take care of the Amazon thing. So it could be whatever, 10% of their total revenue. So working with you, if you would take over all of their brand, basically, you would save them a lot of stress, energy, and time. And in the past, this helped me to get a brand exclusivity. And again, as well, they're getting spent by third-party sellers, which you always need to think about. You're one of them. If you're gonna contact even the distributor or a brand directly, they're being spammed daily. Which brings me, again, dealing with brands. If you find a very, very big brand, there's almost no chance of exclusivity. And if you find a big brand with multiple FBA sellers, that's kind of it's a little bit of chance that you might be one of them and get a deal. But remember, your competitors on that listing, they've been selling those products for a longer time, and they might get a better deal, and you might get not the same price as them. So it could be not profitable for you on the beginning, right? But again, relationships. Wholesale is all about relationships, always, with the brand, with the distributor, with a sales rep, with a customer service. So when dealing with brands, you want to try to find these smaller ones with potential. Look at their listings, look at their images, try to point out that you can help them. Again, it's about what they're getting. It's not only about us, it's about the benefit. They must benefit from the relationship as well. Call, if they give you their products, what's the benefit? Yes, you can give them money by purchasing their products, but that's it. It's their brand. They don't care about selling you the products. They care about the brand, their image. It's their baby. So it's all about growing the brand and get to know, So when dealing with a brand, find what they're doing wrong. Offer them that this is something that you would fix for exchange of, obviously, them giving you authorization to sell their products. One of the things that absolutely is that if you're not located in the US, find somebody who can meet distributors and brands. So we have this warehouse in Texas, and we signed with this distributor, and randomly one of their sales rep from Texas visited our warehouse. He's like, hey, I saw your registration. I was near. I thought that I'll stop by. So one of our managers was actually in the warehouse at that time, and they have a great conversation, and still today we have great relationship. We order from them on monthly basis. It's great. So one of the things is meeting personally, or ask them, either visit them, or you can meet somewhere, or invite them to your warehouse, to your brick and mortar store, to show them around. Again, relationship, get to know them. That's what it's all about. Also, one of the things that I'd like to mention is that even if you want to be successful of getting a deal directly from a brand, you might consider asking the distributors they selling to, so you can go directly to the distributor as a new lead, and obviously, and as a new so you can go to the distributor and try to get account with them. Okay, and the last thing would be the to-do list. If you're not getting as many responses or / low response rate, definitely check if you're not being blacklisted from the whatever it's called, like anti-spam bots. There are a couple of websites online where you can check being blacklisted if your email's being delivered. One of the biggest things that I haven't mentioned yet is to learn sales. A salesperson. Yes, you're not selling them any of your services, even though you can offer them that you help them with the images, this and that. But in sales, they teach you about how to talk with people and how to get what you want, how to listen to them, and how to use what you heard to get what you want, in simple terms. So learn sales and start calling. Another one, personalized emails. Don't copy templates. I don't care if you purchased $5,000 worth of course and they gave you a template to sell the distributors. Don't do that. Imagine 50,000 people will send the exact same email. How stupid is that? Personalize it. Personalization meaning using their brand name, their a website, a name of the sales rep if you find on LinkedIn or on the website. But even in the subject line, it could be distributor name, distribution inquiry. So every email will have this one personalized thing in the subject line, which would be the name of their brand. And obviously do the same with the email itself. Put their brand name 2 times somewhere in the email. So basically, email anti-spam filters, don't catch you that you're sending this little same thing over and over. And it must be slightly different. Make a different versions of the email. Always try to personalize, put something different to every email, but don't make it same. That's the worst thing you can do. Again, quality over quantity. If they say no, try to call them. Try to tell them what they're doing wrong. You can help them. Make it so they understand that you are better, that you are actual expert. And the last thing is meeting with them, that requires you either travel or invite them to your place or warehouse or something like that. Okay, that's all. It was a little longer than I expected. You can follow this channel. You can send me email that you can see above. In the middle is my personal website, and the last one is a booking page where you can book a free call with me. And I hope this video helps you a little bit. You can send me a message or leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.